Hello guys, Harlin Taiwan here. As I promised, um, this episode is gonna be more about management. Um, as you recall, we got an email just at the end of the last episode when the bank said we can help you and you can have a credit limit up to 500,000. Now 500,000 is really good. That means I am able to actually get a new place for 180,000. Plus I can get, if I really want, I can get two guys, two 100,000 trucks. Yeah, about 100,000, maybe a little bit more. So 400,000 what we can still spend, and I can actually get that much. Now I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, if you see, I can get a 400,000 loan exactly, and I would have to pay 5,788, which means that my daily payment would have to be about almost 8,000. Actually, a little bit over 8,000 euros. Now that is actually a little bit rough because what we have so far, we just make about 9,000 a day, so we have to be careful. But I think I'm gonna still go for it. Maybe, well, if I wanna make sure that if I really wanna get people, if I wanna get the most money, I have to get the most people. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm gonna be a little bit maxed out, but I have 20,000 in my bank and I don't have to touch that. So I think it's gonna help me with some payments if necessary. So let's go to the map and let's see where we are. We are in Karlskrona, which is up in, where is it? I don't even know what country it is. I'm sorry, I'm very undereducated apparently. And here's the idea. I can actually, just to make things simple, I can actually set up my first satellite garage here. I already have one in Dresden, that's my hometown, but I'm gonna just keep that as it is. I'm not gonna upgrade it. So let's see. If I go to, I'm here, I will have to turn left and then right, and I'm gonna get there. So let's go. I'm actually gonna go to the place first. I'm not even gonna go for a job. I'm just gonna drive. So, okay, let's just get ready. I'm very rested, so I don't have to worry about that. But I think this is the way I have to get out, just to make sure I'm looking. Yes. Alright, let's go. So I'm gonna just turn left here. Now I actually, hold on for a sec. Let me check one thing. I believe the setting is already changed to what I'm using right now. Yes, I took it back to medium, but I went up to 1920, 1080, so I have a better resolution, which means that it looks better. But hold on, okay. But I have less details, so they're not gonna be that beautiful grass everywhere and things like that. But you know what? They are not that important anyway. In the city, it's still gonna be choppy, so it's not gonna do wonders, unfortunately. But when I get out, I already tested it, it looks much better. Okay, I can go. Can I? Somebody just came. Yeah, I can go. So, you see on the right side, on the left side, that's gonna be our new headquarters. Not the headquarters, just the new. That's gonna be our new shop or new garage or whatever it's called. So let's just slow down. Oh my goodness, it's so choppy. What happened? Alright, maybe computer is doing something in the background? I'm not sure. So, just before I would hit that thing, I am going to go to the bank, and I'm actually going to take out that loan. That's going to be 70 days I have to pay. The interest rate is the lowest, about 12%, but it's still, I'm going to have to pay a lot of money every single day, so I will have to work hard for a while. But then it's going to pay pretty much for itself, so I'm not worried. So here you go. Okay, here you go. So, do you really want to buy this garage? Hell yeah. So, let's go to what's happening. Yes. And this is our brand new garage. As you can see, there are 3 places where people can stop. I'm in front of number 1 right now. Beautiful. Now that we have that, let's get a job, because we have to work. Now we really have to work. Oh, no. Wait. We have garage, but it's empty. Nobody's here. So we have to go to a recruitment agency. Luckily, we already have at least one. What we have to do is we have to find more, because this way it's not going to give us too much selection. Oh my goodness, it only gives us 1 guy. Okay, that's not a lot of selection. So we're going to hire him. No choice. The good thing is he has ADR, which is always good. These 3 are the ones that I realized I have to make sure that they have in the beginning. Then they start make money relatively quickly. The other 3 are, it's alright. So, I'm gonna hire this guy. I'm gonna send him here. Okay. And now we're gonna have to get him a truck. Now, what kind of truck should I give? Right now, I can only give him Scania or Volvo, because those are the 2 that I know. Okay? Actually, I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute, I cannot buy online. Oh no, I screwed it up. I messed it up. I cannot buy it. So I actually have to go to one of these places. Otherwise, I won't be able to buy a truck, because I forgot that I cannot buy online. I'm so used to my new game that I thought I can, but you see, you can only buy online if you played 5 times already. That's not good. So what we have to do right now, where is my home? This is my home actually. Okay, there is one way I can do it. This is not the nice way actually. What I can do is actually go to company manager, go to garage manager, and I simply say quick travel home, that actually means that it's gonna take some time and money. So you see, I had like 240, now I have only 236,000. But I have to go, where is it? I actually have to go to buy it physically. I really have to go there and buy it. And I think this is the one, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one. So I have to go outside to the left and to the right, or first to the right and then turn left. Okay, I'm gonna go outside and to the right because it's easier normally. So that was a little bit a setback, but that's no problem. I wanted to buy Scania anyway, so that was the... Hold on. I was planning to buy a Scania anyway, so if that is the case, I can buy it from home. That's good. That's actually why I selected this location for myself. So let's go to... Actually, I want to go to the left. Good. Nobody. Nobody. Good. Let's go. And here I want to go to the right. I have to physically go to the Scania dealer, unfortunately. Oh gosh, I forgot that. Alright, anyway. We are empty, so we are going like crazy actually. You know what? I'm gonna... Okay, I'm not gonna get through that. I'm absolutely sure about that. It always gets red on me. Come on, get red. There you go. You see, I told you. Don't stop. Not 8, wait a minute. 2, there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna have to turn left and it's gonna be on my right side. So as you can see, look at the dashboard of my truck is way clearer than it used to be right now. Because and the resolution in general is much better. But right now, because I'm running around in the city, the choppiness is a little bit still there. There you go, that's the Scania truck. And I'm going to just go right there. Come on, go. Alright. Now, I'm a nice guy, obviously. So I'm going to actually buy pretty much the same truck that I got. I'm not going to do any trading because I need my own one. So this is the only one actually I can buy. The other ones are still not available for me because somewhere it's gonna say, I don't know where, there's a place where it says that I cannot get it. I don't see where it is right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna get this one, but let's customize it as before. There's nothing I want to change here, nothing I want to change here, nothing here. I'm gonna leave the cruise, the gearbox as it is. Interior is perfect as it is. I'm actually make it cheaper again by, let's make it red this time. I think my current one is white, isn't it? So, same as before, let's get rid of this one. I just simply don't think it's useful. Probably people are gonna tell me that it's wrong, but whatever. And it's gonna cost me 106,000, so that's fine. Can I actually say I want to buy 2 of them? I don't think so. So I have to just simply say purchase. Do you want to drive the new truck? No. I want to send it to Dresden and give it to this guy. Oh, no, not to Dresden, you idiot, sorry. That's me. I want to send it to Karlskrona and give it to this guy. Here you go. So, we already got one. Now, I cannot get a new... Wait a minute. I think I can get a new guy right now. Because... Let's see. I'm going to the recruitment agency. I think it's the next day. So, they update the offer every day. Here you go. Now, this is the only guy I can get. He's not gonna give me a lot of nice business because he is really lousy. But you know what? Everybody can be trained. He looks nice, doesn't he? So we're gonna hire him. We're gonna also send him up there. Okay, good. Wait a minute. The moment I got him, this guy came along and actually he has slightly nicer things. But you know what? I'm happy. That's good. So, okay. Let's get back. Let's get back again and let's buy one more truck. You see, we still have 128, so if I make the same thing, it's a little bit troublesome because I have to do the same thing again. So the only thing we're gonna change is the color. This time, let's make it blue. Oh, it's ugly. Anyway, I'm gonna make it blue. And I'm gonna get rid of this mirror. So the same thing. Confirm. Purchase. I'm not going to drive it. I'm gonna send it. It's not gonna be blue. Why is it blue? Okay, it's not gonna be blue. Good, it's just standard picture to this guy. There you go. Now, here we are. We have 21,000 of our money. There you go. I'm gonna stop for a second again. I have a company manager here. And first of all, I can look at the garages what I have. I have 2 garages. One is Dresden, which is tiny. Since I only have a couple of days so far, I haven't even have a record for last week. So my productivity says that I have 0. As a matter of fact, I'm much better because I'm actually 100% last week. The last 7 days, actually just a couple of days, I already exceeded my limit, so I'm fine. And I'm the only one there. And then Karlskrona is gonna have to make 150,000 a week to have 100% productivity. And right now these 2 guys are working there. Driver manager, now we have to, I cannot do anything with myself. I mean, I cannot set a training policy. I'm basically training myself as I go along. As you can see, I'm not really well trained myself, so it's an equal place right now. Now this guy has we can choose what we want to train him in. But the best thing in this case, even though if you do balance, it's probably going to give him one of these 2. But even though economic is good because we want to save gas, I think it's better if we get one of these. And personally thinking, right in the beginning, since he already has a little ADR, I think I will go for this guy. I'm gonna go for high value. Okay, so what happens is he's gonna start taking some jobs, and if he gets enough experience, he's gonna upgrade. Then the first thing he's gonna do is he's gonna put one here. Okay, and then we go to this Yano guy. He only has these two things. It's really not much. Let's have him in the very beginning. Let's have him long distance training. Okay, there's no log, there is nothing right now, so we can go back. And if it's want to take a new job, right now notice that we came home. So we are right now back again in Dresden. So let's see what kind of jobs we have. We have one to Magdeburg, 2 hours. It's about 4 hours 40 minutes. That pays the most money. I think that's what I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna get there like tomorrow, early morning, or at least I have to get there by then, but I think I'm gonna get there much earlier. I'm well rested, or at least I should be, so no problem. I'm gonna take this one simply because it gives me the most money, and right now what I really need is money. So let's take this job, let's get it, and in the meantime let's watch down let's watch down here when we actually gonna start getting some feedback. Oh, hold on. I actually have to go. I'm gonna go this way. Let's not click it. Okay, we're gonna have to turn right here, which is good because people are lining up already. That's not nice. Come on, let me come out here. Okay, nobody. So I'm gonna take the inner lane. Hope nobody's coming. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. No, and I have to stop because I cannot afford getting any ticket. They are very expensive at this point, so we're just gonna have to wait. It's only 2 minutes away, or 2 kilometers, 2 minutes away, so it's not a big deal. And it's a short job that we are taking. But I just wanna show it to you guys how it works right now, so you can give me your opinion as to the quality and the choppiness of the video. Now, having said that, there are some plans right now what I'm having, and if they work out, actually I am going to upgrade my computer to right now I'm having a 13-inch MacBook Pro Retina, which is actually a very fine machine, I must tell you that, but the graphic it has an integrated graphic card which is not good, honestly. Oh no, I could have made it. Doesn't matter. Oh, wait a minute, I can still make it. Okay. And we are going right away, right here. So turn. There you go. So which of you guys is mine? Let's just take this job quickly. Oh, Oh, here we go. That's you are mine. So I'm gonna go around a little bit. Okay, no problem. Let's not hit it. That's not in the plan. There you go. A bit more. There you go. Okay, so we have to turn right. I actually like the way my dashboard looks because now it's much clearer than before. Oh no, they are piling up again, so I'm gonna try to come out after these guys here. Okay, really guys? Can I please? Can I please come? Thank you. You're not hitting me, do you? No. Okay, we have to make sure that we are not clipping anything either, because it's a long truck what we have. So, let's get out of Dresden. Come on, that's a lot of traffic. I want to make it a quicker, I don't want to make it too long, so I hope that I can finish it within like another 10 minutes or so. Because one thing I already told you guys, I'm not gonna cut anything. So even if it becomes longer, this is always gonna be an uncut video. So even if I make some stupid mistakes or stupid things, it's gonna stay. Why do we still have to go by 50? That's kind of weird. Should be out of the city by now. Oh no, that's the... You see, that's where we're gonna get out of the city, so... Let's go! Oh, it only can go up to 60, so it's not a big difference anyway. Oh, and now we don't have power, but we're gonna have to go straight at this moment. So what do you think? I think the environment is still beautiful. The driving itself, I feel, is smoother. Well, not in the city. I mean, it is in the city as well, it's just in the city it's too bad, you know, so but outside of the city I think it's better. Everywhere where you have like actual other 3D objects, that's when it's gonna be bad. Come on, give it to me, come on. Oh no, I screwed that up. Is it a heavy one? I didn't know that it was heavy. I thought I took a nice and light cargo. I didn't actually look at the heaviness, so I might screw it up, sorry about that. It's alright. We're going, that's fine. You know what? I'm actually staying here because I'm gonna go down. So I'm not gonna look at the weather. Look at the lighting. I mean, it's like it's even though right now I'm back to middle, you know, the middle level setting, which is much worse. It's still amazing, you know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I maybe I was aiming too high, to be honest. I was actually using ultra setting before, and I was like, well, I just use. Oh, come on, guys. See, okay. All right. That's too much. Okay, I waited too long, so now I have to let this guy go. But that's it. Let's go. And we're gonna have to make another turn soon. So. Okay, I didn't choose the best route, I believe, but that's okay. So what do you guys think? I think it's still beautiful, isn't it? And I think it's kind of smooth. It's not perfect, obviously, but it's gonna be better very soon, I promise you. Okay. Let's look. Nobody. So let's just turn here. Still 60, so it seems to be that we are taking some small roads instead of highways. If you probably noticed that the side of the road looks a little bit more barren. You know, not that many things on it. It used to be more rich of vegetation and everything, so that's what the Ultra used to do. But actually the weather is pretty good, you know. The clouds are still beautiful as far as I'm concerned. You know, in general, I think we are still getting a pretty nice looking thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it into 10 and just use the autopilot. So let's see where we are. We have 7 hours and 49 minutes to get there. We obviously don't need that much. We only need 3 hours and 38 minutes. And we already have 1 damage to the whole truck. I believe that's just normal wear and tear. I don't think that we hit it or anything before. And our cargo is undamaged, which is extremely important. Now, I actually failed to look, honestly, on the side. Have you guys noticed if we got any notification on the GPS already about our people? If not, here's what I can do. I can actually stop for a second. I can go to company manager, driver manager, and see. Okay, I think they are still, they don't have anything yet. Okay, so this guy is taking a job to Malmö and it's still gonna take 2 hours to get there. And he went to Austin and it's gonna take 2 hours. So in about 2 hours time, we're gonna be still on the road. We're gonna hear about both of these guys, just exactly in 2 hours. So let's just drive. We still have 3 hours and 27 minutes to actually get there, so that's fine. So let's just sit back and enjoy the ride. It's already evening, 10:06, so I'm gonna actually turn on my lights because it's gradually getting late. The way that happens is actually amazing me as well. So what do you guys think? Do you like how it looks now? I think it looks sharper, nicer, because we have a better resolution. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to turn out when it's actually captured by the software and everything. So there are more to it. Definitely this looks better when I'm playing. The truck inside looks much better. The dashboard is crystal clear. It used to be a little bit harder to read the numbers. Now it's very clear. And I think it's not choppy. The only thing is that the vegetation used to be much denser. You could see a lot of flowers on the side and things like that. Now, honestly, that is something like it's a pity that we don't have, but at the same time, does that really matter? I'm not really sure. I don't think so. I mean, I've been using this setting for a while with my other account, and I've been to some beautiful places, and let me tell you, those places are beautiful even on this setting, like some watery places, some rivers, some lakes, some hillsides and everything. They look wonderful. I mean, look at that. You can actually see the hills over there, things like that. I mean, you can see some things right now. I'm driving, so I cannot really watch that much. Okay, here you go. We're going past by the water. Look at that. I'm actually looking at it from a different angle. Look at that. I can actually do this. It's very hard to drive actually this way, so I'm gonna come back very soon inside before I lose control. Yep, I'm back. But you see the water beside us? I think it looks absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I mean, you look at that, I'm driving, so. It's like there is a little island over there or something. It looks, or just, no, it's not an island, it's the part of this full mess of land, so. Anyway, it's beautiful. Still have 2.5 hours to go. Gate time, which is obviously not that much in real time. It's already 9 o'clock in the evening. It's still very light, so I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if the game actually changes seasons. Like, I don't recall seeing any dates, so I don't think so. Having said that, it's not entirely impossible based on the sophistication and everything what I've seen so far from this game. I can't wait to get my better computer because, like, as you can see, it's actually, I think it's enjoyable, but it's still choppy. I mean, it's still not, that's not as smooth as I would like it to be. But anyway, but look, I mean, the forest beside us, we're gonna pass over a bridge. I'm gonna actually try again. Oh no, it's not a bridge, it's just, oh yeah, it is a bridge. Hold on. See? It's a little bridge over there. Oh, it's just an overpass. Alright, my bad. It's so hard to control this way. I will do it sometimes on the highway and places like where it's going to get really straight for a long time, and I can actually do that, because here it's a little bit dangerous. It's better on the highway because oh, here you go, look at that. Income, we got, I think it's 835 made by Peter P. So we got our first money inside. That's 22,180 what we have now. That's good. And what he's gonna do is, he went to wherever he went, and now he's gonna look for a job coming back. You know, they cannot do what I do, which is just freely roaming around in the whole world and taking a job wherever I am and just get the next one. They must get a job to come back. If he cannot get a job, it's gonna tell me. It's gonna say, this and this guy didn't get a job back, couldn't find a job back, which means that I'm gonna have to pay for maintenance and gas for that, which is really ugly, which means that that's gonna be a negative thing. Having said that, it's always less than what it costs to get there. So at the end of the day, these people are always gonna make me money, which is actually, I think, a little bit mistake from the game, because you can never actually have a guy losing you money. He might not make a lot of money, you know, make as much as you would like, but they're never gonna lose money, because they always find a job to get out of the main city. That never happens that they don't go out, so they always find a job to get out. And when they don't find a job to come back, wait a minute, I could turn. When they don't find a job to come back, then they are going to, you know, lose some money. It's going to be negative, but it's going to be less negative. You know, it's going to be a smaller number than how much they actually made earlier. So at the end of the day, they're going to make money. They just make a little bit less. So I think that is, I don't know, it makes the game a little bit too easy. I mean, right now, I'm already getting so much money in my game. I have 13 employees, which means that we are a 14 people company. And the money is just railing in. Which is good, you know, I like it. It's just makes it a little bit too easy, which I don't like. Look at that, it's getting dark. Income, oh, this guy is good. He made a 1,143. Now, another thing worth noticing is that these numbers seem to be very low. However, they are all profits, which means that you have to pay the drivers their salary. We're going to take a look at it in a minute. They have to pay maintenance. They every single time they drive a truck, they're going to make sure that all wear and tear is taken care of. And then again, they have to pay for gas. So after everything, you're going to make some profit. Now, this is again something I think where the game is lacking, that they're always going to make profit. You know, as long as they are driving, they're always going to make profit, while in the real world, sometimes you go for a job and you end up not making profit. Okay, so that's again some little criticism from my side about the game, but you know, who am I to tell them how to make it? But you understand what I mean. I mean, it could be realistic if there were some jobs and at the end of the day they actually lost money. I mean, when I'm driving myself, that is possible, because let's say I run off the road right now and I make 10,000 euros damage in my truck. That means that I'm actually making a negative profit on this trip. But my employees are never going to do that. They're never going to bump into anything. They're going to just ride beautifully. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's going to be just, you know, the more employees you have, the easier it is, because the money's just gonna keep coming in, keep coming in. You don't even really have to work anymore after a while, which I'm still working when I'm doing my other account. I just simply love working. I love traveling around and, you know, make more money. But at the end of the day, I think this game should have like different difficulty settings, and the way it is right now, that would be, in my book, that would be the easy setting. Okay, I can already see our target, which is good because this episode getting a little bit too long for me. We'll get that in a minute. I think we're gonna explore a new city. Gosh, my driving is getting really clumsy. I'm using this G27, which means that I'm, you know, the steering should be perfect, and unfortunately it is not. I'm making some stupid mistakes. Sometimes I'm driving in a little bit ugly ways, so I don't like it. But anyway, we're getting there. It was a small and slow trip because we couldn't get onto the highway, so it's way, you know, it's going by 60 all the way. But anyway, it's okay. There is no rush, right? It's nice and leisurely. I think it's kind of smooth. It's nice. It's much better than, I think it's better than before. It looks better than before, but it's gonna be, I'm just waiting for make it even better. So we're gonna have to turn right. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Come on, brake, 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 brake. Okay, that was ugly. Let's get back to second. No, that was really, really ugly. I make the worst mistakes when I'm on camera. I don't know why it is, but I don't drive this newbie and ugly way when I'm driving alone. I don't know what's going on. So here we're getting here. Brake, 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 brake. What's going on with my brakes? I think I have to adjust my brakes because for a while they don't seem to work, and then they're getting too strong. Anyway, let's see. I hope it's an easy parking because I don't want to spend too much time, to be honest. Okay, this kind of place normally gives relatively easy parking. So let's see where I have to park. Okay, that should be easy. I'm gonna go from here. I have a long way to run out, so it's perfect. That's gonna be an easy parking. Even though when I say that, I'm afraid that I'm probably gonna mess it up big time. Alright, let's see. Do I bump into anything? No. Alright, we're going just straight here. Pretty much following this line just beside the thing. We're not gonna hit that, really? No, that's good. Come on, go straight. Okay. So, let's just go back straight first. To straighten up a little bit, I wasn't straight. Okay. Am I going the right place? I should see. Wait a minute. Come on. Like that. It's kind of dark and I cannot see that well, so I'm not sure if I'm doing a nice parking here. Something tells me it could be better. Okay. Should be fine. A little to the... Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, but you know, they don't need perfect. You just have to be... Here you go, we are there. Okay. And we made an excellent job. We made 7,365. We are still level 4. So here it is. What we're gonna do is we go to the company manager and see where we are right now. Driver manager. Okay, I made 7,000 something, right? Peter, right now he's coming back from Malmö and gets back in 2 hours. He made 835, and Jano, he's also coming back. Oh, it's gonna take him 14 hours to come back. That's a little bit long, but he made us 1,143. So we made about 7,500. That's 8,600. So we made enough money to pay that one bank loan, but that bank payment. You know, we actually making 9,000 profit a day just ourselves, and these two guys are making right now. It looks very small, but it's actually, you have to divide it by 7. So, you know, they just started, so we don't know yet. So there we are. We have 30,000. They haven't started, deducting this money yet, so that's good. We still have more than 12 hours before they deduct the next part, so we're gonna get some money from these guys. Okay, at least from one of them. And we might make some money ourselves. So let's just get back for one quick second. Let's see how tired we are. I'm gonna stop it for a second. Let's see. We have to sleep in 2 hours and 55 minutes. Now, what normally I would do is I actually try to take a job right away and then go to sleep the moment I am tired. That's the way I can maximize what I'm making, unless at this moment I already have so little energy that there is no point in going. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the next job before I go, and then we'll do it next time. So let's go to the job market. And we are in Magdeburg. Even though we are outside of Magdeburg, I have to notice that. Now, notice that we actually also have to take a look at the ratio of the speed, the money, the price, and how long the trip takes. For example, this one here is 8,175 euros, but it's only 21.70 per kilometer. While these, let's say this one here, is only 6,832, but 22.74 per kilometer. Now here's the problem. When do I have to get there? Friday evening I have to get there. That's perfect, because that means that I have to, let's say it says 5 hours and 39 minutes, so let's make it 6 hours on the road plus 8 hours sleeping, because I'm gonna have to sleep in the meantime. That's still gonna be only 6 plus 14 hours, and I actually have to get there like in 20 hours or something. So I'm this job is very easy to make. Okay, so let's take this one. It's very close. Let's see, wait a minute, why are you moving? Stop. Let's see how far it is. Oh, the job is right here, so I'm gonna take the job before I go. Because 0 kilometers, 0 minute means that this is actually the place where I'm gonna get the next job. And this is the one that pays the most, so that's perfect. Okay, here you go. And we are going to Dortmund. So we are actually keep going west, which is interesting because we're gonna get some beautiful places. So this is the one. It's an 18-tonner, which is a little bit heavy for us, but that's all right. We have plenty of time. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually go back and get that trailer before I say goodbye to you. Alright. Here you go. We got the trailer. Let's see how heavy it is. It's not that easy to speed up to that level. So anyway, I'm gonna stop right here. And I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Stop it. The engine is gonna turn off anyway. And see you guys next time.